Today, on a special edition of SUTV, I'm going to talk about the importance of the university's Activities Programming Board, or APB for short. I will also dig deeper into what it means to become a member of APB. All that and more right now. Thanks for joining us on the special edition of SUTV. I'm Hannah Gratti. Beyond APB, there is the National Activities Association. The National Association for Campus Activities, or NACA for short, focuses on training college and university students to help manage their own activities board. Before training begins, the NACA developed their own research on the 3 types of students who attend program events. First are the academics, who value college most as a driver for education values. The academics attend the events for the purpose of increasing their learning or civic engagement. Next are the social butterflies, who like to go to the events in hopes of meeting new people and making new friends. Social butterflies value college as an opportunity to make lifelong friends. Finally, the networkers, who value college most as a path for career enhancement. The networkers attend events like these in hopes of seeking professional development. For more information, check out their website at naca.org. Planning campus activities is not all about events. Knowing who to reach and how to grab their attention is a big part in making these events happen. Here's SUTV's Allison Kline, who digs deeper into the marketing aspect of APB.
A majority of Shippensburg students think APB is all fun and games, but there is much more to it. Cody Elliott, the e-marketer for APB, talks about marketing and the importance of spreading the word about campus events to students.
The marketing analytics is something that we pride ourselves on as well. So with that being said, what marketing analytics is kind of giving out the marketing, but seeing how well it is, like tracking it, seeing how people are receptive to it, how people are receptive to it. And yeah, so doing that post-grad would be something that would be love for me. I would love that.
They use different strategies to reach every student on and off campus. Posters can be seen around campus in every building, as well as outside. They also offer signing up for weekly emails which display all of the events that they provide for the community. This is Allison Kline, SUTV News.
Contact APB at ship.edu to get your weekly updates about upcoming events. Don't forget to follow @ShipAPB on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. APB has received many awards for their contribution to campus life. Their strong leadership development and campus visibility are important factors to have in an organization. Aside from their strong leadership, they focus on annual campus events like homecoming. The SHIP Homecoming Committee was awarded for their decorations and activities, including their annual homecoming lip sync battle. Starting in the spring semester, APB will send out a survey where students can vote for next year's homecoming theme. Should campus events be more convenient? I ask students why they think more events should be either on or off campus. Stay tuned after the break. Future students are always making sure they will love being on campus with the school they choose. Having a university in a small town is sometimes a deal breaker for students. To make sure the school keeps getting students to engage with the campus, we asked Shannon De Laurentiis why she believes APB is important for future and first-year students.
So when we do tours, like I'm a tour guide, we'll definitely mention, like when they say, what do you do on campus, like what's there to do on weekends especially. Since we're in Shippensburg, it's kind of in the middle of nowhere, it's hard to be like, well, we go to the nearest town, 45 minutes away. So it's easy to be like, yeah, we have a group on campus, APB, that like does activities on campus. You don't need transportation all the time, like it's easy to access, and people are always like talking about it, so you know where it is, when it is, and who you can go with. So I feel like as like a tour guide and like someone that talks about our university a lot, it's easy to like say, yeah, we have a really good group on campus that helps involve students and like make friends and stuff like that.
Senior Devinder Singh also mentioned that APB events are a good way to make new friends. He said, quote, "It's something you should try at least once and experience with different people," end quote. On and off campus events have been a big deal here at Shippensburg University. Some people love going to APB events, but don't have any transportation for off-campus activities. During our interview with Shannon, she shared her thoughts on how they can get more students going to the off-campus events.
They do a lot on campus, which is great. If they could do more, that'd be great too, just because like, if they have something every week, which I think they try and do, which is good. With the off-campus thing, I think the reason why they might not have as many people attend the off-campus is they might not have transportation. So I think if they could provide transportation, it's probably really hard, like probably harder than I think it is. But like if they could try and find like a bus system, like I know to Target they have a bus that goes in the beginning of the semester. Maybe they could do that to like ice skating or roller skating or something like that, so that more people would go because they can get there.
On the other hand, some students would prefer to have more on-campus events because of the convenience. Devinder Singh gives his insight on why there should be more things happening on campus.
I think they should do a lot more promotion on campus because, you know, most of us are already here, especially towards like finals week. Most people are probably spending their time studying on campus. Then they could use like something that they can easily go to rather than, you know, drive to Chambersburg or Carlisle or something. Like I feel like being here is a little more convenient for everybody.
Be sure to keep an eye out for APB posters for future on and off-campus events. College can be one of the most stressful times of your life. High school teachers try to get you ready for the workload you will receive in college, but they never tell you how overwhelming it is. But the big issue is dealing with the stress that comes with the workload. This is why APB does a few activities and events around finals week so people can take a break from studying. One event especially has helped Devinder the most with getting rid of stress.
I like the wellness fair a lot just because it is a lot like a big stress reliever. It was nice to experience the different ways of chiropractic and acupuncturing. It just felt like a good de-stressor, especially around the time of finals.
Make sure to take advantage of any event you may hear about so you can get the chance to distress. When we come back, I will be sitting down with Jordan Horn, a member from APB. Stay tuned. Welcome back. I'm here with Jordan Horn, and thank you for being here so you could talk more about APB.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so my first question is, so what is your relation with APB?
My relation, I'm a new board member. I just got on in September. We had an interview, and I got onto the team, so I'm just new to the team right now. I'm in the shadowing stage until the spring, and then I'll probably grab a position on the board in the spring.
Oh, so how did you get interested in joining APB then?
I had relations that were already on APB. She kind of introduced me. I went to my first event, was the Target event that they had. It was a midnight Target shopping event. So I went there and I was kind of like intrigued about what they do and how much fun they have. So that's how I kind of got.
So since you're getting into this whole shadow process, do you go to the meetings often, and what do you typically discuss in those meetings?
We have meetings every day. Every day. Every Monday at 9, we meet every Monday. And we basically discuss past events that we had and how they went. And then we just go through our future plans and how we're about to go about it and who's on point for the events to see if they need any help with anything. So then we'll go through that and we just have future news from our advisors, and then that kind of concludes our meetings.
Okay. So then, so what is like your typical start to end process of getting ready for a big event?
For a big event, it's a lot of planning. We plan a lot in the future, and we like to think everything out and kind of plan for like the things that can go wrong. And then we kind of like mellow those out, and then we move from there. And then as it comes closer, we kind of have a lot of things going on. We try to get the whole board when we have a big event. So we have like a whole board meeting, and then we'll kind of see who wants to be on point for it, and then we'll kind of get everything done. It's a long process, especially with big events, but we try to do our best to make sure that everyone from every background is supported in our events, but yeah.
But so still going into like this whole shadowing process, is this like a one semester type of situation, and is it very hands-on with it, or is it just like observations?
Yeah, we have hours that we have to complete, that we have to go to 3 events and kind of help with our events. We're still there. We're basically still on the board. We just don't have as much privileges as like the e-board and like other members. So just being there and probably having keys to the office. But other than that, we still can attend all the events freely. If there's any help that needs to be done, we can step in and help and just be there for support.
Awesome. So then, since you do have to do these 3 shadow events, What would you say is your favorite event to help out with it? And what are your typical responsibilities when doing this, other than like observing, since you're shadowing still?
Yeah, this semester, I think my favorite was probably the food truck festival that we had. It was basically an on hands, on deck event, so everyone who was new basically was on the event, and I feel like it was just fun to just see how the process goes, and we just were doing minor things to just like moving stuff and just helping them to see how they move and just help where we can help. So yeah.
That's really awesome. I think that's,
Yeah.
you don't really learn a lot, but
Yeah.
would you describe APB like a club or an organization or like a mix of both? Because I've heard a lot of people say that it's a club, it's more of a job position, it's more of a professional organization, but I'm not really quite sure what it is.
APB, we hold ourselves to a standard. It's not a job. We try not to treat it much as a job, but there's a lot of responsibilities that go into it, and you do a lot. It's almost like a job. It's kind of like a lifestyle that we live, and we're there every day. We do a lot of stuff every single day. I know not myself, but much as the e-board, they work really hard, and it's everything. Like they do, every time they do something, it kind of involves APB, so it's a part of everything that they do. So being in the office, just being around them, it's kind of like we're there every day. But it's not like a job. We like to have fun with it at the same time. But when we do have serious times where we have to get very serious and really lock in to do an event, there's just moments that we do have that switch that we do turn on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's really, really interesting. I never really heard what goes on behind the scenes. So it's super cool what you guys do. But now, would you say once you're done with your once you're done with your shadowing, will you be placed in a specific group? Because I know there's like the e-marketing group or whatever that I've heard about, or is it kind of your own thing?
Well, we have winter training that we basically go to. We kind of have it's called winter retreat. That's when we start selecting our positions that we want. We're not really appointed where we want to do. We get to go where we feel best at. We might have some advice like you might fit better here, so they might tell you that you should probably go into this. Me personally, I liked marketing. So I kind of got to go to some of the marketing meetings, and I could see myself in the near future kind of participating on that part of the board. But it's all kind of free reign. Wherever you want to be at, there's a lot of us, but at the same time, we kind of understand each other's strengths. So wherever we feel like we're best placed, then that's where we're kind of going to go.
It's really interesting. But Jordan, I want to say thank you for coming in. I really look forward to seeing what APB has in store for your future events. So I'm super excited to see what you guys put together. But that's it for this special broadcast for SUTV. I'm Hannah Gratti.